So now we've exported our photos. We've taken these images we've edited, and we've created a new copy which includes the edits. And the original version is still there if I ever need it for some other purpose. So the next step is in this class is to post them to Flickr. And Flickr is going to be the sharing site we use for our photos. And if you haven't already created an account, you have to do that in this class. That's part of the assignment in class number 1. If you have any questions on that, you know what to do. Send me an email or see me in Zoom office hours. So let's go to Flickr. So you go to the Flickr website. It's flickr.com and log in with the username and password. You should be good to go. So uploading photos to Flickr is pretty easy. There's one detail for sure you want to follow, and let me show that to you now. So here we go with the Flickr upload process. So inside the Flickr window, there's this black bar. And near the right-hand side at the top is a cloud with an up pointing arrow. That's your upload button. So click it once. So next, click this big blue button to choose where the location of where your photos are. And it's wherever you saved those exported photos. So mine are on my desktop. Then they're in the exports folder. And then inside of that, they're in Lightroom Classic 1. So what I need to do at this point is, now that I have the folder selected, I need to select entire contents, all the contents of that folder. So again, the fastest way to do that is the keyboard shortcut, Command on a Mac or Control on a PC, and then the letter A. Command A, Control A. Again, you can do the edit menu, select all, or there's a bunch of other ways. But however you like to select all of things inside of folders on your computer, that's what you need to do. So then you're going to click Open. And now you will get to this window. Now, here's a really important thing. Make sure all the photos have a pink outline around them. That means they're selected for the next step. And the next step is very important, part of your grade. Part of your technical grade on your photos is that your photos are located in Flickr in an album for the assignment you're working on. Album for the assignment you're working on. Here's how you do that. So in this left-hand column, you want to click first on Add to Albums. Add to Albums. So click on that, and yours will probably be empty unless you use Flickr a lot. So what you're going to do is here at the top in that box, you're going to click and type a name for this album of photos, which I'm going to call Lightroom Classic 1. It's the same name as the folder on the computer, the collection in Lightroom, and the export collection name. So I just keep the names the same. So once I have this typed in, I'm going to click on the blue Create a New Album button. Then I've got to click Create Album again. Then click Done. Done. So over here on the left, there's an Albums with a plus sign by it. It shows a little preview of one image. So you have to do that step. You have to do that step. The next step you have to do is Add to Groups. Add to Groups, which is right below that. So you're going to click here, and then you're going to, probably the only group you have here is our class group that you joined. And again, if you didn't join our class group, you will not get any grades on your photos. So make sure you join our class group. Instructions for that are in class number 1 in the Flickr assignment. So I got to scroll down here and find our class we'll just go in for summer. I'm going to add it to all 3 of my summer 2020 classes. Why not? So once you've selected that, just click on each name you want. And in our case, your case is probably just one name. Then you'll click the Done button. Make sure all 3 are still highlighted in pink. And then up in the top right, there's a blue button that says Upload. In this case, it says three photos. Well, however many photos there have, the number there should be the same. So click on that, and then click Upload. And then when it's all done, here's a suggestion. Just double check, do a little quality control, and make sure all is good. So once your images are done uploading, go to your Albums tab right here on Flickr. Click on Albums. And you probably only have one. It should say Lightroom Classic 1. and then click on that just to make sure there's really 3 photos in here. Every once in a while, by the way, Flickr, especially if you have like 10 or 15 photos, it'll say there's 6, but you can clearly see there's 10 photos. Don't worry about the number Flickr shows here. Just worry about the number you can actually see on the screen. All right, so that's the process, the Michael Approve process for getting your photos from your computer to Flickr. And again, the album is really important to create that album for your assignment. Otherwise, your photos will not be graded. So if you have questions, send me an email. Stop by Zoom office hours online. That's a whole bunch of stuff from getting the photos from your phone or your camera, your capture device, to your computer, into Lightroom, edited, exported on Flickr. Yeah, pretty neat process. I hope you're enjoying it so far. We've got lots more to do this quarter in Lightroom, lots more to show you. So hang on, and I will see you in the next video.